Sunset's Triple Moon Tour. How fab. Now, the deadline to enter is July 19th. No purchase is necessary. But you can't win unless you enter, so do it at SiriusXM.com/Alanis Tour. I mean, we're covering airfare and hotel and all the fun stuff and the tickets. So why not you? Do it again at SiriusXM.com/Alanis Tour. And good luck. I'm Kat Corbett on Pop Rocks, back to the 90s on this 90s and 2000s channel with Oasis.
Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back. as a band and teased that they've done some deep dives on recording and songs. Social media, band member, writer, hole in your will feel good. For changes and groove, lyrically, it's never too late to make an effort to better your life. We all face bumps in the road, and I certainly don't have it all figured out, but I agree with the thought that it's not what happens to you in life, it's how you respond to it. Every day is another opportunity. Currently on tour in the U.S. this summer, including dates in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry. They'll cruise on the Rock Boat next January as well. They kind of are the beginning of rock cruises, and we do one called Sail Across the Cruise, so thanks Sister Hazel for the inspiration. Here they are, my friend Sister Hazel with Hole in Your Life. I'm Pappity Pop Pop Tap Pap Pag. Rock.
bus tour is Fantagram, who are so good. So please do arrive early when you are going to see these guys.
cherry, blue raspberry, peach, candy lemonade, Coca-Cola, pina colada. I mentioned mixing them, the classic like cherry, blue raspberry mix.
How do I get this? Where do I get this?
7-Eleven.
How do you spell it? How do you count it?
7-1.
It's actually dash, but whatever.
It's not dash.
It's dash.
If you're going, can you bring me one? Can you get me maybe a Coca-Cola mixed with like pina colada?
I just like the blue. Can you give me a blue?
Yeah, blue raspberry. Yeah. Visit 7-Eleven. Valid through 1/7/25. January 7th, 2025. 7-Eleven has the right to end this promotion early plus tax. Big U.S. stores. The terms already served.
Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractable. This episode, Wavering Wade detects ticks and initiates an inquiry about in-beeping in the uncanny valley. Named Mark massages his manliness with special sperm and suggests some deep testes. Billowing Bob of the Butthole Sun instantly betrays his buddy, roasts a rabbit, and annihilates atrocious AI. From mystery myocardial mishaps to helpful Houdinis. Yes! It's time for It's Mark's Birthday, Part 2. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Distractable. I'm today's host, Wade. Why? Because I could remember things a little bit better than Mark last week, what we were supposed to learn. But if you asked this again right now, I wouldn't remember any of it. I'm joined, but I just mentioned it, Mark and Bob.
Hello.
Hello.
I remember several of the answers because it was really fucking funny.
Do you remember the battle in...
Battle of Hastings.
Okay, we're just gonna give the answer, man.
No, that's Hadrian's Wall.
Oh yeah, no, the wall, right?
Hadrian! What do I do if my arm hurts?
You turn it off and on again.
Get an icy hot,
That's weird. My left arm hurts.
sleep on it, buddy. Punch it.
I don't know. It kind of hurts to move it around a bit or something. I don't know. It feels like it's like I got restless arm.
Was it SpongeBob that had an episode where he had like the arm that was just like doing its own thing, carrying him around places? What show was that?
Rocco's Modern Life.
Was it Rocco?
Sure. It's actually Hey James Franco.
Someone out there knows something.
Rick and Morty.
Had like the anchor tattoo, both on it. Was it Rick and Morty? Because then they go into like the Mad Max area and they're like fighting and killing people with it. I think it was Rick and Morty.
Honestly, I don't know anything outside of like the first season of Rick and Morty. Totally honest.
Yeah, I don't watch it. Anyway, what do I do? My arm hurts. Well, it doesn't really hurt. It's more like it's like a discomfort.
Does it hurt like your bone hurts or like your muscles hurt?
Oh, it's like a deep throbbing vein pain, you know? Like it's pressure. It also feels like an elephant sitting on my chest. What's up?
Oh no, you're probably fine. I wouldn't
Okay.
worry about it.
Alright,
How's your breathing? Is that normal?
I kind of like it. Hurts to breathe deep.
Do you feel your shoulder?
Huh? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it really good. Like, not good, but I feel a lot.
Does Wade not get what we're not saying, or are you in on this? I can't tell.
That's a good question, I guess. I'll give you a point for not saying on
I gotta say, Wade, it's important that you know what Mark's hinting at.
Yeah,
it's very important. It's
Yeah.
for all of us, me especially, but all three of us.
Yeah, my intention is only to worry the audience for, you know, the random reasons that I make them worry.
Do you know what left arm pain and chest tightness means, Wade?
I know what left shoulder numbness means.
Okay, what does that mean?
Isn't that whenever you're about to have a heart attack?
Left shoulder numbness is maybe also part of it. The more obvious ones is if your left arm pain and chest tightness, not numbness.
Left arm pain and numbness. The numbness is part of it.
But more specifically, the pain and such is...
Nah, you know what? That's good enough. Mark's he's young. He's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't know why, but I've had like this, like, it's not pain and it's not a heart attack, everybody. I've checked and I have a physical scheduled because ever since I got shingles, I've been paranoid because they say it stays to one side of the body, but they say in super rare cases it can jump across to the other side of the body.
You would have seen that though. Shingles are big.
Well, are we talking like tile or asphalt?
I was thinking the new solar roof shingles, you know, so I can generate electricity as I...
You got the Tesla shingles.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but, you know, damn, I just got the pox shingles.
Well, and you had to not spray paint. You had to water your solar panels.
Yep, it didn't work. So Amy bought a mop, and I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna mop my solar panels.
So what you really want to do is get a pressure washer and put the highest pressure nozzle on. It will not damage the solar panels, almost guarantee it, but that'll get them clean.
Or you get that spray you put on your windshield that keeps the water from like...
Oh yeah, you should Rain-X your solar panels. That'll fix it.
Okay, all right, I like that. That doesn't help my shoulder though.
Oh, I can't do anything for that. Take some aspirin. Call your doctor.
You should Pain-X your shoulder.
Is there such a thing as restless arm syndrome? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like I can't relax my arm. Also, I'm so out of shape. I had a horrible awakening of how out of shape I was.
Restless arm syndrome, RAS, is a variant of restless leg syndrome that causes feeling of discomfort in the upper limbs. Symptoms can include aching or burning, urge to move the arm, involuntary jerky motion, tingling, numbness.
Is it worse at night or when you're trying to relax?
It's whatever.
Does it cause sleep disturbances or loss of sleep?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just like right now. I think it's just because I'm super out of shape. I did about 25 squats last Friday, and my legs are still incredibly sore. I have to hobble around the house. I don't know how this happened. I used to be a very, very in shape kind of person. This is no longer the case. And then yesterday I rode my bike. I finally got on the old e-bike again. And
Nice.
then I rode my sweet custom Super 73 around town.
Which we all got for being on the best podcast on earth.
Absolutely. It was exhilarating, and then until I had to go back uphill, then it was less exhilarating, even the highest, setting of assistance. The hills in LA, they do be hilling. They big hill, so that was unpleasant.
I'm less in shape than you are, generally, and at any given moment in our lives. I think that's always been true. But I had that one time, I did a workout and had exactly what you're describing. Yeah, I did like a bunch of lunges and squats, and it was like heavy leg workout. I was sore for like 2 weeks. It was the weird, because I always get sore after workout. That's normal, especially if you're not in shape. But that was like, I thought I was dying. I like couldn't walk for a few days. I don't know what that means. Are you magnesium deficient or something? Do you need more?
I don't know, probably not getting enough protein. I don't know, something like that.
You need more butthole sun? How much butthole sun do you get?
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough.
What about blood of the youth? Have you got any blood of the youth transfused lately?
I've gotten actually a higher than average amount of blood of the youth, but I just think that it might not be enough. I think I gotta youth it up a little more.
Maybe they weren't young enough. You need more youthiness.
Yeah, okay, how young do you think?
I mean, as young as you can get, I guess. I don't know.
Fresh? Yeah, fresh? You thinking fresh?
Fresh would be ideal.
Well, what if it gets mixed in with, the old blood around it?
No, there's a blood barrier. As long as you get it from the right sort, you can't do that. It's fine.
Anyway, yeah, so no shoulder solutions. I got this cream with a lot of camphor in it.
What's that?
It's camphor.
Oh, okay.
For your cams.
Say it louder.
Camphor!
No, that makes sense because your bottom half, like your legs and your glutes and stuff, those are your yams. So it makes sense. Your arms and your shoulders are your cams.
I could go get that, but then I'd have to leave this small talk and I could lose some points in a handshake could happen, so I can't.
We won't. Handshake that we won't.
Handshake that we won't?
I offer you a handshake deal that we will not offer. Are you?
Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go get my camphor.
Alright. Wait, do you want to make a handshake deal?
That sounds good, man. That's what we want to do.
I don't know. It should be something funny, though. What a dummy. He left.
Should I just give you a point from now on every time Mark brings up the shoulder the rest of this episode?
Every time Mark is suspicious that we made a handshake deal, that give me a point.
Okay, I can do that.
He's gonna continue this bit now where he makes that face he makes where it's just giving Mark what he deserves.
Anything happen?
No.
Alright, I got my camphor.
Does that count, Wade?
No, don't do that. Don't do that thing where you're like, does that count? Oh, I think that was 1. Oh, that was 2. Okay, alright.
I think that was 2.
I was concentrating. Yeah, okay, alright, I don't believe you. I got a tube of goo, and I'm gonna goo my shoulder up real good, so don't...
Editors, put in that sexy song.
Uh-huh. Oh, was that 5? Oh, that's 5, isn't it? I better not be actually falling into something, I swear.
No, well, I can tell you, we didn't make a handshake deal while you were gone, Mark. It's on video. You can watch for yourself later.
This apparently has full spectrum hemp flower extract.
Does your shoulder get high?
Maybe that's why your arm's been doing whatever it wants. Your arm's high as fuck right now.
What in the fuck are these ingredients? Butyrospermum.
Oh, beauty sperm.
My sperm's gotta be so pretty.
No, you're spreading beauty sperm on your skin.
Alright, well, it's getting put to good use, I guess.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it works. Look, I don't care where this horse semen came from. I want it on my arm.
You put enough of those on your shoulder, you'll be ready to swim in no time.
Sorry, everybody gotta get under, you know? Yeah, sorry.
Oh, my bad, everyone. Just gotta make sure I really get the spot.
Sure, it's so sore, you know, so sore.
But actually, Mark, while you've got your arm available, can you tell me, do you happen to know which way the library is?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's that way.
You can lie for the bit. Doesn't have to be real life accurate.
Well, why would I give you wrong directions? Just because I'm flexing doesn't mean I want to mislead you.
You're smart and strong, okay?
All in all, I'm really hoping that I don't have the mysterious rare case of shingles crossing over. Because I looked up and apparently there's a shingles vaccine, but you're only allowed to get it if you're over 50.
Can't you just buy it and have someone put it in there?
I don't know.
Why? What kind of rule is that?
I couldn't get Bosley till I was 35 or 40.
Well, who would need that before they were 35 or 40? That's what I say. Was that one?
Anyway, so was that my small talk?
Probably. What else could you have going on? You're not making a movie anymore.
I'm trying to avoid food coloring of all types.
So you only eat beige food now? You buy non-colored tomatoes.
Do you think that do they color fruit?
I'm sorry, do you mean you're trying to avoid artificial food coloring?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, artificial.
Okay. Sounds like all food has color, Mark.
You're right.
What are you eating, squid ink?
Well, it does now, but back in the 40s and 50s, it was in black.
For the listeners, I'm pointing at Wade as if he's made a good point. I'm like,
There's nobody, as soon as they heard you were flexing on camera, everyone tuned into the video.
You guys can flex too. Why do you look so sad, Wade? Why do you look so sad?
Man, I look like I'm 50, I'm bald, what do I have to flex about?
By body weight, you probably have more muscle than I do.
You probably have a better bicep flex than I do. Like, you and Mark are in competition, but I guarantee you have a better one than I do.
Got decent, like,
Yeah, flex. Do it.
I gotta save that for later to keep people tuned in.
Here, I'll go first. My right arm is my bad arm, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's it.
Where I'm at, the library is over there.
Wow.
You're gonna want to look. You're gonna want to take a left.
That's where the regional branch is over there. But if you want the large...
Was that a thing full of liquid dumping onto a thing powered by electricity, or are we good?
No, it was just a light fell. I've got this light bar.
I was really hoping mid-scream it would just be the old frozen. Mark is disconnected.
Oh, that's really tingly. The Cam 4.
Tingling is probably good.
Are you having numbness? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's super numb. Actually, it's like this has Cam 4 3%, menthol 10%, methyl salicylate 10%.
Was that salicylic acid?
It's a topical analgesic.
I gave you one heart attack point, Mark. If you actually have one on camera, I'll give you 10.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
It's piss pants too. Can we make an official rule that if you have a heart attack on the street, it's not a guaranteed win. It's just points.
It's like catching the snitch. You get 100 points and the game is over.
Yeah, if you have a technological or physical emergency on camera while we're doing this, sure, you get points.
Technological too? Well, that's too easy.
Well, like if you spill something and ruin your computer and you go out, you're like, and you just go to black. Yeah, I'm totally giving you points. As long as it's not to the point where we lose the footage, we have to get it uploaded.
That's just annoying.
I feel like Mark's done a lot of the small talk. Bob, you got some small talk stuff going on?
Guys, good news. My Rabbit R1 has been shipped. The future will be in my hands in mere days.
When you say rabbit, I think of the thing you put on your TV to get cable.
Those are rabbit ear antennas. That's different. The Rabbit R1 is the future of AI technology.
Is that? No, that's not that pin thing. We talked about it.
No, the pin is called what is that called? The Rabbit is the little orange one.
The Humane.
The Humane AI Pin, yeah. The Rabbit R1 is the little orange box that's designed by those people who make cool designs, college engineering, or teenage engineering, whatever that company's called.
Good old teenage engineers. Yeah.
Anyway, the joke is, did you guys hear about all the announcements that Apple made at their WWDC event?
Yeah.
They essentially just made the Rabbit R1 and similar type boxes completely pointless because Siri's just going to do all that shit now. That's the joke I was making. But I'll have it soon, and it might be able to order me DoorDash, and apparently can't get you Ubers, even though it says it can get you an Uber.
I don't even know what it is.
So what can it do that your phone can't do?
It's a little discrete AI assistant thing that it connects to the internet over Wi-Fi, is separate from your phone and doesn't interface with your phone. It's just a discrete little AI assistant. And if you ignore the fact that it doesn't do almost any of the very small number of things that it's advertised as being able to do, if it worked as advertised, it would essentially be like what everyone wishes Siri could be, where you can just be like, hey, I've got to add a meeting to my calendar for Thursday and like book travel or something, and it would take input like that and be like, I've added this to your calendar, I've scheduled an Uber that will get you to your meeting, 15 minutes early, blah blah blah. It's like a little, is Mark frozen or?
Oh no, I was reading. No, I'm fine. Keep going. What's wrong?
I'm just always afraid you're frozen now.
There's a T-Rex looking at him. He's holding very still.
No, but it's like a little, it's like a personal assistant, but instead of a human being, it's an AI that lives in a box. But if you look at any of the reviews for it, in particular, MKBHD has a very funny review, but all of them are good because all the reviews are people being like, oh, it's cool, it's a little plasticky, it's orange, it's cool design, and then they try and use it, and it's only currently supposed to work with Spotify, DoorDash, Uber, and maybe one other thing are the only apps it's like integrated with. And all of the examples of people trying to do stuff, they'd be like, order me tacos on DoorDash, and it's just like, oh, I can't do that right now. Go to DoorDash.com if you want to order DoorDash, and like stuff like that. It's just comically.
I clicked on a review from The Verge, and the top line is just, all the Rabbit R1 does right now is make me tear my hair out.
Wade, I love how whenever you say something like The Verge is a very well-known website that a lot of people go to. I'm not saying it's like reputable, I don't know company Apple
Gives you are related to what you're looking for. It's called Goggles.
Oh. I didn't even ask.
Jeeves still exists. It's called Jeeves now. Or is it Ask now? I picked the wrong word.
I've never heard of Verge, okay? I thought The Verge was like the show hosted like Whoopi Goldberg.
Which was, I think, a show at some point.
Was Whoopi Goldberg on it?
No, The View is the one you're thinking of. But The Verge was potentially... Anyway, look, not important.
Okay.
I never know. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm gonna like name a website or something. You guys will be like, don't mention that, don't mention that. And you can't even say the name out loud or
That.
you haven't yet, but I'm always. Alright, good point. I gotta compare it. Like, there's this other website called Wired.
Can't be trusted.
They said, Rabbit review, skip.
Anyway, joke, because it's intelligence. And I announced a bunch of type stuff.
What have you?
We all just and just the definition and put AI as the next level. Virtual intelligence is such a great way to label it. It's such a perfect encapsulation of what it is, because it's not actually intelligence. Virtualization of intelligence.
Well, if you tell people you're selling something that's not AI, they'll be like, If you tell them it's AI, it's like, oh, see, AI's got like a negative connotation now, but like 5 or 10 years ago, man, if you said you had cutting edge artificial intelligence, that would have been like, holy fuck, how'd you do it? You said you had virtual intelligence, people are like, dude, this guy down the road has AI in his coat pocket. He like opened up his jacket, he's like, you want some AI? And pulled out a bottle of AI. I was like, oh my god, I've got AI now.
Dude, we wish AI had a negative connotation. Even, Apple is behind the game on this, right? Because the like OpenAI and other things have been out for quite a while, quite a few years now. But even for Apple, they're jumping in. They have like one of the things Apple announces. They have a thing where you can generative AI make emojis emojis on the fly. They're called Genmojis. So you could be like, make me an emoji of a lizard drinking a beer on the toilet, and it'll just generative AI you a picture thing that you can then use as an emoji. One, that sounds stupid, but if people use that, whatever, that's fine. Two, even Apple is jumping the gun on AI, being like, oh, we can't get left that far behind. Apple, the company who introduces features that have been on Android for over a decade as new features, is already like, well, we gotta have AI. Get some AI in this. It's not good. It does not have a negative enough connotation that so too many companies are still putting AI into everything. Like it's good and like it works and like it's a ready for the market type of product. It's not.
It's really not. And what's fascinating is like the whole Google thing. Everyone knows about the bad Google results, but I think we're starting to see the plateau, which is I think we all knew was kind of coming. The plateau in terms of progress, in terms of the machine learning models, and like it suddenly hit the wall of like, oh, we don't have the hardware to make it any better, bonk, and then it's waiting for the new generations of hardware, but those don't exactly come that fast according to how fast things have progressed, because Stable Diffusion 3 released publicly, whatever you want to call that release that they did.
Sure.
But they made a new model that was available to everybody, and it is better at understanding what
Describe it for the listeners, Mark.
If you're imagine your imagination is a machine learning model, your Stable Diffusion 3, and I tell you to generate a picture of a man laying in a field of grass, very green grass, black button-down shirt, and blue jeans and white shoes. So Stable Diffusion, if you try to do that, it has made the ones on the right, I think the one on the left is like an older version of it, but the ones on the right are the newest version of it. The shoes are up at the top of the picture, but still with the soles pointing down. Then two legs, I guess, emerging from the bottoms of the shoe.
From the soles of the shoe.
From the soles of the shoe, going down, some wrinkles in the fabric, a large bulbous
It looks like a black button-down shirt from behind, maybe?
A really big dick.
Not seeing that.
In the middle one, the big bulge in the middle of the two legs?
Maybe.
I mean, that's like a collar or whatever, but sure, yes.
And then the head sticking out from what would be the neck hole, but the top of the head is sticking out from the neck hole. And then this lady's hair as a beard draped down below her decapitated head. The one on the right is about the same. If I described something,
It's the same, but it's a guy's head.
basically the same thing on the right with the guy's head.
It kind of looks like, the one on the right looks like an actual person was like laying on the grass, and then someone like shoved something in and started sucking their like body out and started like compressing, and then the clothes were kind of left behind, and then like the hair shoved someone else's head and neck into their face, so there's just like the hair and then the face jutting out from that.
It's a little guy climbing out of a bigger, full-sized human costume, and it's like a all-in-one costume. He's climbing out the face hole.
Or he's just got a lot of chest hair, just a lot.
He looks like a Calvin Klein model's face. The one in the middle kind of looks like Angelina Jolie's face.
Yeah, so people are upset because the vast majority of people that use Stable Diffusion use it for making people with most likely less clothing on. But this isn't working, and
Dude, I want to see a naked body formulated in that way. What the shit? It's just all knees and dicks.
Mark, get it for us.
oh my god, well, your wish is my command.
Everyone, what you're about to see is nothing because we can't show it.
Oh, bam!
Never mind, we're showing it.
Oh, good. Oh!
It's like body horror, but also